In the top right side of Ancient, we are looking at the main base of the man from Poland. And that's why we went for the PP, as he is a Polish Protoss representing the Platinum Heroes. He's not the only one in this tournament. This is ArT. In the bottom left side, we are looking at the main base of our German Protoss, who has been battling it out with his mates in the WTL Code S this year. Unfortunately, that's not going too hot for Berserker Esports, but hopefully still a fun time. And a possibility to learn a thing or two and just have some fun games of StarCraft. Because sometimes that's all we look for. And as a young man, it's Spatz. We have a Rosemel 4 with the 25 months saying, every day I stray further from God. I have no idea what we mean with that, mate, but I appreciate the 25 months. And shout out to Dave Testa for gifting a subby to Maru. Welcome, Maru. I think overall, Fionty boy, if you're still here, it's not too much to feel too bad about, no? You had a good little time at the DreamHack Masters Yawn Shopping. A surprise invite to the Home Story Cup. $500 for a single game. I don't think the life of Fjont is all that bad right now. Cuckoo, don't do that, mate. What is that emote anyway? Why can't you post that emote? I thought that emote is banned in my chat. Yeah, but I literally have that emote banned. I know it's called Resident Sleeper. Can somebody else try it? Is Cuckoo just able to do that because he's a mod? Alright. You've just lost your mod privileges, Cuckoo. I'm sorry. Because we are not going to do that. You know, no longer a mod. Perhaps in the future, we can always give that another shot again. Are you kidding me? I am absolutely not kidding you, Cuckoo. Don't you dare. Alright, let me focus on my game. We've got a Proxy Pylon and a Twilight Council going up in the bottom right side for our man ArT from Poland. Don't do that, Air. I will remove yours too. Don't do that, mate. We've got Stalkerinos in production for Spatz. The first two ones are out already. Number 3 and 4 are on the way. Obviously, it would be a lovely catch for our man Spatz if he can somehow find this little city that's going up in the bottom right side. Spatz is checking basically the entire map, but he's not quite finding yet what he's looking for. And it's not just the Twilight Council, guys. It's going to be a Dark Shrine, but the probe has turned around. So ArT at this point is going to be a little bit sad once he sees this little Proteus of Spatz showing up. Now I wonder, maybe we can just kill that probe and cancel our Dark Shrine? Because honestly, Spatz could easily just run to the bottom right side of the map, unpower that Twilight. You're not gonna get blink from it. You're not gonna get charge from it. This is a very bad start now for ArT. Obviously, he made his bet, so he has to lay in it. He is the one who went for the Proxy Twilight and the Proxy Dark Shrine. It's a risky build. This looks very dire. I don't even know where you take this from here on out. Huh? Huh. I'm even more surprised, guys, that ArT was doubling down. At least the Dark Shrine will finish up. And even if the Dark Shrine is unpowered, once you have a Dark Shrine, you can still warp in a few DTs. And that is exactly what he's going to do. But it's very unlikely they get anything done. Since the Robo is done, the Observer is more than halfway through as well. It's a bad start for the man from Poland. There's really no other way to put it. He's down 5 workers. He's going to lose his stack. This initial investment is not going to get anything done. If this was not an important... Okay, somehow the 2 DTs make it into the main base. That was never supposed to work. Spatz kind of sleeping on the job. Should have dropped the force field there. In the end, now he loses 4 probes and he actually saves the 2 DTs. So, okay. So, finally, something goes ArT his way a tiny bit. But still not a game to get very excited over. This is risky too, going for a slow Stalker warp in. Alright, what is this all about, mate? Spatz is immediately just going to run towards it. He's going to recall the 4 Stalkers that he still had in the bottom right side. I actually think if he runs those Stalkers back, slow warp in stake forever. He probably could have taken out 1 or 2. It's a bit more playable now for ArT than it was supposed to be. It's a super random attack of an Archon and 5 Stalkers. And ArT just recalled his Archon, guys. So he actually cannot recall, but maybe he feels that he will never have to, because this is a fight that he wants to take. It's still not going to go that well. I think the best you can hope for here is a trade. It's going to be a little bit of a trade, but not that good of a trade. I think a force field could maybe go down. Can we drop a force field? Yes, we can. The one Archon 4 Stalker without blink attack is not really an attack. I think that just shows. The only good news for ArT is that Spatz, in the midst of all of this, kind of forgot to build workers for a while. So all of a sudden it's looking a little bit better in that department. We have one battery. I don't know. I still think that ArT is just dead. Spatz is normally a man that doesn't really second guess himself. He's very decisive. He's probably just going to blink forward and either gun down the battery or just gun down Stalkers one by one. And at this point, ArT just does not have the right amount of units. If you snipe the Observed Naker, maybe, I want to say warp in a defensive DT, but that's not a thing because we lost our Dark Shrine. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think Spatz, our German, is about to blink forward and one-shot a whole bunch of Stalkerinos, and that is exactly what he's going to do. That's 4 Stalkers going down, that's the last Stalker go down, and ArT is left with only probes and an Immortal in production.